Hi guitar class, welcome to video number 2. We're going to go over 2 new chords. Very simple chords. These are again part of the family of chords that are called open chords, which means that we only have to use a certain number of fingers in order to make a chord, but it's usually most of the other strings are open when we play them. Last week we did G, we did E, and we did A major. This week we're going to do 2 new chords, C major and D major. Both chords are very important to learn. They're part of the standard repertoire when it comes to chord progressions. And so you're going to encounter these chords a lot coming up when we're learning new music. So we're going to start with the C chord. The C chord, we're using 3 fingers, number 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the first finger, our pointer, is going to go on the 2nd string 1st fret, right here. Our middle finger is going to go on the 4th string 2nd fret, right here, as you can see. And my ring finger is going to go on the 5th string 3rd fret, as such. So you see both fingers, all fingers are positioned where they need to be. And now I lightly strum the chord, and this is what it sounds like. Okay. Now it's important to remember when we're playing the C chord that don't strum the 6th string, the low string up here in the top. So we strum from the 5th string down. Here we go again. Also try to remember the form of our hand when we strum. It's like putting an imaginary little egg in there and not keeping our fingers too tightly close together. And we also don't want stiff fingers. We want to leave them a little loose so that they can move with the strings a little bit. You press down a little bit, apply a bit of pressure down on the strings when you strum. Now remember, it's important when we're first starting to learn chords, it's going to happen where you might not hear certain strings resonate like this. Now, when we do that, you have to remember that's because the chords, the strings, I mean, are hitting the back sides of our fingertips. So we have to lift our fingers and only play with our fingertips and make sure that the chords, the strings underneath aren't touching. Here we go. That's a C major. Here we go. So you can see it a little better. Wonderful. The next chord that we're going to learn is the D major chord. D major chord looks like this. And I'm going to go finger by finger. We're also using the first 3 fingers, 1 through 3. Our first finger, our pointer, is going on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, right here. Our middle finger is going on the 1st string, 2nd fret, right there. And our ring finger is going to go on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, as such. And it sounds like this. Wonderful. Now, just to review the 2 chords we've done C, and we've done D. Try to make sure when you strum these chords that you can hear everything nice and clear. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.